Welcome back to Jamyy. English, I'm Jayz.
And I'm Amy. This week we have been building the language of human connection, staying in touch, giving compliments, saying sorry. Today we look at something that holds social life together in a very practical way.
Making plans.
Inviting people to things, agreeing to meet, changing plans, and yes, the occasionally necessary art of canceling without damaging the relationship.
This is one of the most practical topics we have covered this month, because these situations come up all the time.
And learners often find them surprisingly tricky, not because of complicated vocabulary, but because of the social norms around them.
The English of making plans is full of small signals about how keen you are, how formal the invitation is, and how much flexibility you are offering.
Understanding those signals makes you a much smoother social operator in English.
Let's start with the most basic situation, inviting someone to do something.
The simplest form, do you want to get coffee sometime? But that sometime is doing something very specific. It is making the invitation casual and low pressure. It is not a firm plan.
Compare that to, are you free on Saturday afternoon? There is a cafe I have been wanting to try. Want to come? That is a real invitation. It has a specific time, a specific activity, and a direct question.
The first type opens the possibility. The second type makes a plan.
Both have their place, but learners often stay at the first level and then wonder why plans never materialize.
If you want something to actually happen, you need to be specific.
Useful phrases for making invitations. Casual and open. We should do something sometime. Let me know if you ever want to grab coffee. It would be great to catch up sometime. More specific. Are you free blank? What are you doing on blank? Would you want to blank on blank? I was thinking of going to blank. Want to join me?
Notice how want to join me frames it as an open invitation to something you are already doing. It is slightly softer than, do you want to go with me, because it implies you will go regardless. There is less pressure.
That softness is often more comfortable for both people.
Now, let's look at how to respond to an invitation.
Accepting. That sounds great. I would love to. Yes, let's do it. Count me in. I am free. Let's make it happen.
Accepting with conditions. That works for me. Should we say around blank? Yes, that sounds good. Can we make it slightly earlier? I have blank later.
Declining but leaving the door open. I can't make blank, but I would love to another time. That day does not work for me, but I am around the week after. I have to pass on this one, but keep me in mind for next time.
Declining without leaving the door open. I do not think I can make it, but thank you for the invitation. That one is gentle, but it signals you are not proposing an alternative.
The phrases, keep me in mind, and another time are important. They tell the other person you are still interested, just not available right now.
Without them, a no can feel more final than you intended.
Useful phrases for responding to invitations. Accepting, I would love to. Sounds great. Count me in. Yes, let's do it. Soft decline. That day does not work, but blank. I have to pass on this one, but keep me in mind. Another time for sure. Full decline. I do not think I can make it, but thank you.
Now let's talk about confirming plans, because in English social culture, confirming plans before an event is expected and important.
If you make plans to meet someone at 2 o'clock on Saturday and you never confirm, the other person may wonder if it is still on. A quick message the day before is usually enough.
Just confirming we are still on for Saturday? Or still good for tomorrow? Or see you at 2 on Saturday?
These short messages signal that you remember, you are organized, and you are looking forward to it.
And they give the other person a chance to flag any changes before it becomes a problem.
Useful phrases for confirming plans. Just checking we are still on for blank. Still good for tomorrow. Looking forward to blank. See you then. Quick confirmation for blank. Is everything still working for you for blank?
Now let's look at changing plans, because life does not always cooperate with schedules.
If something has come up and you need to reschedules, the English is direct, but softened with an acknowledgement of the inconvenience.
I'm so sorry, but something has come up and I need to reschedule. Are you free blank instead?
Always offer an alternative when you reschedules. Just saying, I need to cancel without proposing another time signals that you may not actually want to meet.
I'm really sorry to do this, but I need to push our plans. Can we do blank instead? I am sorry for the inconvenience.
Useful phrases for rescheduling. Something has come up and I need to reschedule. Can we push our plans? Would blank work instead? I am sorry to do this. Can we find another time? I would love to reschedule for blank if that works for you.
Now, the harder situation. Canceling entirely.
Sometimes you genuinely cannot make something happen, and you need to cancel. How you do it matters.
The key things. Give as much notice as possible. Acknowledge the inconvenience. Keep the message brief. And if appropriate, express genuine regret.
I am so sorry, but I'm going to have to cancel our plans for blank. I feel awful about it. Something serious has come up. Can we find another time?
Or, if it is a recurring pattern you are aware of, I know I keep doing this, and I'm genuinely sorry. I want to catch up properly. Let me suggest a firm date. Blank.
That second message is for situations where you have canceled before it acknowledges the pattern, which shows self-awareness and commits to a specific solution.
Useful phrases for canceling. I'm so sorry, but I need to cancel. Something has come up that I cannot get around. I feel terrible about this. Can we reschedule? I want to make this up to you. I know this is inconvenient and I'm genuinely sorry.
Now, let's talk about the social politics of canceling, because this is where a lot of anxiety lives for English learners.
In English-speaking social culture, especially in the UK and US, there is a general expectation that you honor plans you have made.
Canceling at the last minute, and especially canceling repeatedly, signals that you do not value the other person's time. It can damage a relationship gradually.
There is a phrase for chronic cancelers, flaky. Someone who is flaky makes plans and then does not follow through. It is not a flattering word.
She's a bit flaky, or he has a history of canceling, are things people say about someone they have stopped trusting to actually show up.
On the other hand, last-minute cancellations for genuine emergencies are completely understood. Life happens. The key is sincerity and communication.
Useful phrases for talking about reliability and plans. She is really reliable. She always follows through. I appreciate that he is always where he says he will be. I have a reputation for being flaky, and I am trying to change that. I do not like to cancel. It feels disrespectful of the other person's time.
Now, let's look at making plans in professional contexts.
Professional plan making tends to be more formal and more structured than social plan making.
Scheduling a meeting. Would you be available for a call on blank? I am free between blank and blank.
Or, I would like to arrange a meeting to discuss blank. What times work for you in the next week or so?
Confirming a professional meeting, just confirming our call for blank at blank your time. Looking forward to speaking with you.
Rescheduling a professional meeting. I'm afraid I need to reschedule our meeting scheduled for blank. I apologize for any inconvenience. Would blank work instead? I am also available blank.
Notice how professional scheduling always offers alternatives. You do not just say you cannot make something. You actively propose solutions.
Useful phrases for professional scheduling. Would you be available for blank? What times work for you? I would like to arrange blank. Confirming our meeting for blank. I need to reschedules and I apologize. Would blank work instead?
Now, let's look at something that trips up many learners. The difference between I will and I would in invitations.
Do you want to come to dinner? Is a direct invitation. Expect a yes or no answer.
Would you like to come to dinner? Is slightly more formal and polite. The would softens the question.
I would love to is the natural response to both. I would, in this context, signals enthusiasm without being too intense.
And I would love to, but I can't, is a very natural way of declining something you genuinely wish you could attend.
Useful pairs, invitation, do you want to? Response, I would love to, invitation, would you like to? Response, I'd love to, yes. Invitation, are you free for blank? Response, I think so, yes. What did you have in mind?
That last response, what did you have in mind, works when you want to understand the plan better before fully committing.
It keeps the conversation open without saying no.
Now, let's talk about group plans because making plans with more than 2 people has its own challenges.
The more people involved, the harder it is to find a time that works for everyone.
There are tools that help with this. Share calendars, group polls, scheduling apps. But even with those, you still need the English to coordinate.
Let's find a time that works for everyone. I will send a poll. Can everyone check their availability for the week of blank? The majority can do Saturday, so let's go with that.
And the art of making decisions for a group. I think we should just pick a date and whoever can make it comes. We could wait forever trying to find a perfect time.
That is a very useful stance. Sometimes you have to move forward even if not everyone can be there.
Useful phrases for group plans. Let's find a time that works for most people. I will send around some options. The majority are free on blank, so let's go with that. Whoever can make it wonderful. Let's not wait for a perfect time. Can everyone check and get back to me by blank?
Now let's practice a full exchange. I will invite Amy somewhere and we will run through the whole conversation.
Ready?
Hey Amy, I heard there is a new design exhibition opening this weekend. I thought of you immediately. Are you free Saturday afternoon? Want to go?
Oh, that sounds amazing. Saturday works really well, actually. What time were you thinking?
It opens at 11. I was thinking we could go around noon, have a proper look, and then find somewhere for lunch after. Does that sound good?
Yes, that sounds perfect. Let's do that. Shall I meet you there, or do you want to travel together?
Let's meet there. I will send you the address. Say around noon at the entrance.
Great, see you Saturday.
That exchange covers invitation, specific time, activity plan, logistics, and confirmation. It used natural conversational English throughout.
Notice also that Amy did not say a long, "That is so nice of you to think of me." She responded practically and warmly, and moved the plan forward.
That practicality is part of English social rhythm. You accept warmly but efficiently.
Vocabulary review for making invitations. Are you free blank? Would you want to? I was thinking of going to blank. Want to join? Let me know if you want to.
For accepting. I would love to. Count me in. Yes, let's do it. Sounds great. That works for me.
For declining. I can't make blank but another time. I have to pass on this one. Keep me in mind. I don't think I can make it, but thank you.
For rescheduling and canceling, something has come up. Can we push our plans? I need to reschedules. I feel terrible about this. Can we find another time?
For confirming, just checking we are still on. Still good for tomorrow. Looking forward to it. See you then.
And for professional scheduling, would you be available for blank? What times work for you? I need to reschedules and apologize. Would blank work instead?
Making plans in English is a skill that combines language with social awareness. The words matter, but so does the sincerity behind them.
Show up when you say you will. That builds more trust than any perfectly worded invitation.
We will see you tomorrow on Jamyy English.
Take care. Let's also look at some specific cultural expectations around punctuality, because when and how you show up is part of the plan itself.
In many professional English-speaking contexts, being on time means arriving at or slightly before the agreed time. Being 5 minutes late to a meeting is noticed. Being 10 minutes late without a message.
In social settings, it is usually more relaxed. Around 7, genuinely, means 7 to 7:15, but 7 sharp means be there at 7.
The word sharp after a time signals precision. Meet me at noon sharp means exactly noon, not 5 minutes after.
Useful phrases around punctuality. I will be there right on time. I might be 5 minutes late, just to warn you. I am running about 10 minutes behind, so sorry. Please start without me if I am not there. I will do my best to be there by blank.
Please start without me is a considerate phrase. It shows you respect other people's time even when you cannot be on time yourself.
Now, let's talk about the concept of a standing plan. This is a recurring plan that happens at a fixed time without needing to be reorganized each time.
A standing coffee with a friend every second Sunday, a standing lunch with a colleague on Fridays, a standing call with family every Saturday morning.
Standing plans are efficient and they do a lot of friendship maintenance work automatically.
You do not have to schedule the next meeting at the end of every meeting. It is already in both of your calendars.
Useful phrases for establishing standing plans. Should we make this a regular thing? What if we did this every blank? I would love to build this into the calendar same time every blank. Let's make it a standing arrangement. How about we set a recurring blank?
Now, let's think about what making plans says about a relationship.
When you invite someone to something, you are saying, I value your company. When you confirm, you are saying, I meant it. When you show up, you are proving it.
And when you cancel without a good reason, or fail to show up at all, you are communicating something about how much that person matters to you.
Plans are small acts of commitment, they say. At this time, in this place, I want to be with you.
In English, you now have all the language you need to make those commitments clearly and gracefully.
And to hold them, which is the most important part.
Make a real plan with someone this week. Something specific, a time, a place, an activity.
Not sometime, something.
We will see you tomorrow on Jamyy English.
Take good care.